You're listening to Civic Media. You can tune into any of our live shows on any radio station across the state with the Civic Media app. Find us in your phone's app store and listen anytime, anywhere.
Coming to Northeast Wisconsin live from the Civic Media Studios, this is Mino and the Mayor.
Begin the day with a friendly voice, a companion unobtrusive.
And here are your hosts, John Mino and Jim Schmidt.
Hey, thank you very much. Welcome back. Mino the Mayor here, 97.9 FM, WGBW, 98.3 and 96.5 FM, WISS in Appleton, where it is 53 degrees this morning, 52 in Green Bay, 51 in Oshkosh. Morning showers, cloudy high of 60 today. But you know what? It is the NFL draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Northeast Wisconsin. We're excited about it. We're not going to complain about anything. And I forgot about what we got going on today. I was going to wear something that wasn't so tight so I could arm wrestle Lee here.
Yeah.
Was the Wisconsin arm wrestling president. And I just can't because, and then plus the shoulder injury I had from shrapnel and stuff. But anyway, Lee Bonnet, how you doing?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Yeah,
How are
Lee,
you?
this is cool. This is because everybody arm wrestles, right?
Oh, yeah, everybody
I mean,
wrestles.
for different things. This is like the real deal, though.
Yep, this is Wisconsin State Championships. We're doing it at the Oshkosh Arena this Saturday.
State championship. So what do you have to do to get there?
Do you have to
It's
qualify?
open to anybody. Nope, it's open to anybody.
All right.
All arm wrestling events are pretty much open to anybody throughout the whole world.
And age, weight class, do you have well, how does that work?
Well, we run several different divisions. We have a kids division, and we take the littlest person out there that wants to get up on the table.
You're female too, right?
Oh, yes. Absolutely
I've done
females.
stories on some of the female arm wrestlers. Mind-boggling strong.
Do they go against the guys, or is it?
They
No,
go
no.
women to women, but
Okay.
they could make so much money going into bars and saying, "I'll bet you $5 I could beat you in arm wrestling." And when they know
Right?
what they're doing, because there's technique that you might not realize. You think, "Oh, I'm a big tough guy," but isn't
It's
that truly?
all technique. It's 99% technique over strength.
Yeah. And those women really have that. I
Oh,
mean,
yes,
they could be
they do.
130 pounds, and they could put down a 250-pound guy.
Amazing.
In a heartbeat.
Wisconsin has some very talented women wrestlers.
Yes.
Danielle Evison and Shauna Wagner, Brittany Hayhurst. They're right out of Appleton. So those
How
are
fun is that? That's awesome. Yeah.
They're amazing. And actually, two of the girls are going to be down at an all women's event down south. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but
So this is happening in Oshkosh, and it's this Saturday.
this Saturday is
All right.
state championships.
Pre-register.
Nope, just show up before the time limits. Kids wrestle at 10 o'clock, so you got to be there by 9:30 to register. We have super matches. We have, I believe, like 10 super matches where somebody calls somebody out.
Wow.
We have Ron the Legend Bath, which is actually, he's originally from the Wabeno area, now down in Georgia. He's one of the legends of arm wrestling.
Do you guys do it weight-wise or anything? What's
Yes.
the qualifications?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we have 7 weight classes.
But it's in like kilograms, so we don't know what it
Yeah.
means.
Is it? I hate that.
Well, because it's an international
We're
sport.
going to develop a system of weights and measurements.
It's
How
an
many
it's
liters in a
international.
gallon, sir? No one knows.
We didn't understand that when you sent it to us. So tell us about what the weight classes are.
So there's 7 weight classes for the amateurs in the open, starting at 63 kilograms, going up to 105 kilograms. 105 is basically 231.
231 pounds?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Wow, that's
But this is a kind of kind of a sport, though. Weight doesn't really matter as much as some of the other things we were talking about, right? As far as with the technique and how to, get the advantage over somebody.
well, when it turns out to be a tournament like this, weight does make a big difference.
Okay.
Because the guys,
But what I'm saying is being in bars in the UP, when guys would arm wrestle, you could have a guy 160 pounds who will humiliate some guy
he'll destroy the whole
260
bar.
pounds. Exactly.
He'll destroy the whole bar.
Yeah.
wow.
If they know what they're doing.
Yeah, if they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few of them up there.
Yeah. You've been to bars in the UP, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. We do some tournaments up in Iron Mountain.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Oh, you get some of those paisans up there?
Yep.
They're
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. There's a training group up there actually in Iron Mountain. Chris Mescal runs that, and they're a great group of guys. They'll be down here this weekend.
Does somebody walk around like a bookie and do
might be. I don't know anything about that. I stay away from that.
What can people win at your tournament?
It's just awards.
Okay.
It's just top four in each weight division.
But that's got to be a
awards.
pretty cool thing to say, I'm the state champion arm wrestler.
Yep.
That is cool.
And we have a few national champions here in Wisconsin, so they'll be here competing.
So how long have you been doing this?
I started arm wrestling back in 1980.
Wow. Okay, so that's been a while. I'm always curious as to what changes have you seen? I mean, is it demographics? Is it bigger than it was?
It's so much bigger than what it was. I mean, just the development through social media.
Right.
Has just.
Do you remember in Wide World of Sports used to cover the arm wrestling championships, and that guy got his arm snapped? Do you remember that?
Well, I see about 4 or 5 broken arms a year.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Is that because of the start, or does that happen like in the middle of the?
Normally the guy turns away from his hand. You're supposed to look at your hand the whole time you're wrestling, and if he turns away from it, takes the pressure off the forearm, puts it on the bicep. It only takes about 7 pounds of pressure to snap the bone.
Wait a minute. Say that again. As far as looking, why does that?
So when you're arm wrestling, you want to look at your hand.
Okay.
You want to stay looking at your hand because that'll keep your shoulders square to your hand.
Yeah.
And when you look away, you're trying to pull, and it's just it's human habit and human nature to look away from it and take your whole body into your arm, and it takes the pressure off the forearm, puts it on the bicep, and the bicep will take the bone and just snap it right in half.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
wrestling, John, you'd have to say, look at her.
Stop. I'm going to say one other thing though too. It's a gruesome sound.
It is.
Wow.
It completely silences the whole room.
Yeah.
We had 2 of them last year at the state tournament.
Wow.
The same guy broke 2 different people's arms.
Holy crap.
One right, one left.
Is he local? Is he a local guy?
Yeah, he is, and just a complete free. And
We don't want him coming into our studio.
Wow.
this guy's only like 165 pounds.
That's the part it's amazing. And Michael, you seem like you know about this, huh?
A little bit, but I mean, I'm not an arm wrestler by any means.
Not anymore. Holy
Not
mackerel.
anymore.
Wow.
No. But have they ever considered making it an Olympic sport?
They have tried and tried and tried,
Yeah.
but there's too many different organizations out there that have little niches to their rules and designs to their tables, and there's just too many differences. If the world of arm wrestling would become completely organized, we'd be in the Olympics in a heartbeat. I honestly believe that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it seems like that'd be an international
I
type
would,
thing.
I would have thought,
absolutely.
yeah.
it is.
I would think so.
And there's an East versus West series out there right now, and there's so many different series out there. I mean, you can Google it, and you'll find arm wrestling all over the
You
world.
wouldn't think there's a lot of variations, though.
Right.
It just seems like you
Right.
put your, but I'm sure
You grab the peg, you put your elbow on the pad, you grab the other guy's hand,
But
and you go.
it's not that simple.
No, it's not.
Wow.
My brother always tells the story. They used to crash weddings, him and his buddy, who turned my other brother-in-law too. And they'd go into wedding. They'd take like boxes wrapped in nothing. They'd bring like a phone book to drink for free and chase women. And they got busted. And there was this real tough family up in the UP.
Admit
The
that?
Barretts.
I can't believe you. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay, but they were hillbilly. I mean, they were just violators. They were terrible. They got a sign out front of their place. You
He
know,
uses brothers 'cause he'll
trespassers
never
will be
admit it.
shot without questions asked. Just so you know. But whatever. So they crashed their wedding. And the guy said, "You know what? I'll arm wrestle you. If I beat you, you're not walking out of here. You're gonna be carried out of here." And my brother beat him in arm wrestling. And he's to this day said that's his greatest achievement in his life because they literally said you're gonna be carried out, you and your buddy, for crashing our wedding and drinking our beer for free. So arm wrestling used to be a real thing. That was like the
like the
test.
gun, right?
It is exactly, wasn't it though?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow. Absolutely.
How did you get to be such a? Were you ever a state champ?
I have 26 national titles through wrist wrestling.
Well,
What does that mean?
So wrist wrestling is a little bit different, and actually in Wisconsin, that's how we started. Instead of having the peg on the table, you would hold hands in the center of the table, bring the hands down to the forearm,
right, that's what.
and that's
thought it was.
basically what you do in the bars.
How long do you think I could last against you?
second.
I'll
That-
give you a couple minutes, but I want to make sure you start sweating first.
Right. I'll give you. That's awesome.
Why are we asking the question?
just
Why are
toy
we
with
finding
them.
out
Just
for
toy
sure?
with them.
We're doing a fundraiser. How many seconds can Mino last?
Well, no, you bet on this guy because he's going to control the whole meet. So yeah,
I'm gonna go with the over under a second.
Wow, thank you, Michael.
Play with them.
Wow.
Play with them.
So disappointing, Michael.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, well,
I'm
if somebody,
being honest here.
if somebody wants to get involved with this, like, what kind of
Right.
training do you do? Curls in the weight room, or how do you get to be a good arm wrestler?
Specific arm. There's specific lifts you can do. I honestly believe table time is superior to the weightlifting itself. It's getting your tendons and joints and your muscles to remember the positions on the table and the pulling on the table. But there's so much technique into it and learning how to curl your wrist the right direction and feel what, oppose what the other guy is doing to you. And a lot.
We're with Lee Bonnet, Wisconsin arm wrestling president. Great competition coming up on Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday. I'm so sorry. Saturday, the state tournament in Oshkosh at the Oshkosh Arena.
It's $10 for how much is it to enter the competition? Tell me that, but then tell me, has this become a spectator sport or is this?
Oh yes, this is definitely a spectator sport, and that's why we're going to the arena. We're in Oshkosh Arena, and it's
Wow.
we got 5,000 people seating there.
Really, wow.
This is our biggest venue ever. We're doing this tournament at. So
Some of
it's
these
really
guys
exciting.
got their little groupies that follow.
Oh
them
yes,
and, yeah.
Oh yes, absolutely. And this event also is helping out the Christine and domestic abuse
Nice.
services.
Thanks
so
for
we're
doing
gonna have
that.
some vendors. We're gonna have some vendors there,
Right.
selling all kinds of different stuff.
Right.
And just come on in. The concession stands will be open. There'll be the arena will be selling food and beer and alcohol and.
Let me just see how you would do it.
John.
Okay, that hurts already. It's just holding my hand. Okay, not so hard.
He's just holding your hand
yeah.
and it hurts.
Okay. Now,
Do
okay.
this on a Friday so we got the weekend to recover.
Okay, so if you got my hand bent that way, I'm done, right?
That's called a top roll.
That's called what?
Top roll.
Talk to the microphone. Right?
A
Don't make me
top
kick
roll.
your butt here.
No, this is a top roll.
That's the
And
top
if
roll.
we curl this way,
I'm done.
that's a hook.
And the person's done then, right?
Well, you got to get down that far.
But I mean, how can you come back from that? You don't have any more strength left, right?
It's all how you work your hand. You got to
John.
keep working it around.
But is bending the person's wrist like the first thing you want to do?
It's whoever gets the most advantage off the start. When the referee says go,
Right.
who gets the jump?
That's
and then
what I
we
mean.
get the most inertia going.
Okay.
It's hard to recover, but man, there's going to be some matches you're going to see that might go 2 minutes.
Really?
Wow.
The average match is 7 seconds.
Yeah, I was
Really?
gonna say that.
7 seconds.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I was like 12 with you just now, and you were doing your best. Bud? What?
That's all I can say is
Yeah,
just
right,
laughter
right.
at that.
This is so cool. I would love to see this, Lee. I'm not kidding you. This sounds great, doesn't it, Michael?
So
It's
Saturday,
very, very
start
cool.
the kids and the special abilities will start at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Our super matches will be at noon. 1 o'clock will be the amateurs and the masters. The masters is 40. We have 40 and over, 50 and over, and 60 over divisions. And then the premier event, the open, women's and men's open will be at 3 p.m.
Phenomenal.
Over 60.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
There you go,
awesome.
John.
I've got
That's
a
awesome.
good handful.
You're listening to Civic Media. Stay up to date on the latest news and information for your local community and Wisconsin by signing up for our free email newsletter. Visit civicmedia.us/email to get started.
Thursday through Sunday from 9 to 5. Even players from the green and gold have hit the fields at Commando. Now it's your turn. You don't need experience, just bring your sense of adventure. Located just minutes north of Green Bay, Commando Paintball features massive outdoor fields and nonstop action. Full rental packages are available. Grab your friends and jump in. Learn more at CommandoPaintballSports.com.
This message is sponsored by WisCaregiver.com. Now is the time to start a meaningful career as a caregiver. Make a real difference in people's lives. WisCaregiver.com gives you 2 great options for free. Train for the in-demand caregiver workforce as a CDCP, Certified Direct Care Professional, or become a CNA, Certified Nurse Aide. All training is free. Plus, you can earn a $500 bonus. Learn more. Visit WisCaregiver.com.
Mommy, how come I can't sit in the front seat?
Because I love you and you're just not ready yet.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
As Wisconsin is dropping a line in your favorite fishing spot.
Roll on highway, roll on along, roll on daddy till you get back home. Roll on family, roll on crew, roll on mama like I asked you to do. And roll on 18-wheeler, roll on, roll on. Well, it's Monday morning.
Hey, welcome back. Trucker Thursday. Lee Bonnet, Wisconsin arm wrestling president. Big event taking place on Saturday at the Oshkosh Arena.
Did you have that in high school? I got to be honest with you, Johnny. I didn't really know of this.
Of arm wrestling? Not
tournaments and
no.
That, That's pretty cool.
I just
that he
remember
does
watching.
that.
I remember watching on Wide World of Sports.
I agree with that.
And that guy had his arm broke.
Yeah,
Remember that?
The only time I ever been involved in arm wrestling has been after going out drinking.
Yes.
Right.
Well, Michael, you said you're going to be training tonight. What was your training regimen for tonight?
My training, I'm going to get to the draft at 2.
Right.
And then I'm going to do 20-ounce lifts till about 7.
Okay.
And, those Miller Lite lifts.
Yeah.
And then you and I will catch up at 7, and we're gonna wrestle.
I like
arm
it.
wrestle. Or
I
maybe
like
even just wrestle.
We were two drunk guys wrestling.
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
I don't either. I got to be honest with you. I don't. So we're going to have Mike Clem. We got Pat Tracy coming up, Discover Oshkosh, which, of course, where the arm wrestling thing's going to be. We got Mike Clemens, who is Civic Media. He's our sports director for the whole company. And Mike is very dedicated.
Oh, yeah.
Dedicated to the point where he is sleeping here at the stage. Oh, are we not supposed to say that because it's illegal? Didn't you say that?
I did, but
I'm sorry.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't sleeping. He
No,
was just
he was
taking.
just
He was
here.
taking a break. He was taking a break.
He worked all night here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Lee's looking at me like he wants to beat me up. You know, it's one of those things, though, too, with the Packer draft. And we were talking about this, too, Michael. And, I mean, you've been invested in it for a year.
Mm-hmm.
We have, too. But, again, we get people asking about it. It's like, again, folks, we don't know. We're just going to show up and see what it's all about because we've never been to one before.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's so many things going on for all ages.
Yeah.
I love the fact there's a huge family element baked in, which is great. I mean, there's a 40-yard dash. We could do that too. We could dash. Yeah,
No, I'm in training until I race that cow. So I'm not going to do any competitions.
My really good friend Chris, who's coming up from Chicago, he and I have had a bet where, we're going to do a 100-yard dash
over
$1,000 for the winner. And so
are you kidding or are you serious?
No, I'm dead serious. But I haven't raced him yet because I've had my bad hip. So
$1,000?
I told him
100-yard dashes.
I told him I could easily beat him in a 100-yard dash, and he's like, no way. And I said, I promise you I could. I said, let's bet on it. It's $1,000. So I have to work my body back into shape. And then I'm going to race
what
him.
year is that 100-yard dash?
The next time the Packers host a draft.
Oh, nice. Thanks, guys. No, I'm within the next 6 months, I think. So we're both turning 60 this year too. So I'm turning 60 in July.
Okay,
Chris
you don't look 60. I just have to say that.
I'll be honest with you.
That's good. You got that.
Do I look 60?
No.
Thank you.
No,
you
of
look
course
like
you look 70, 75.
But you know what? Somebody actually. Okay.
Back it up, Mino. What did you ask? Do I look 60?
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that.
I saw a thing on my face. Okay, Todd. Enough. I saw a thing on our Facebook for my class reunion.
Yeah.
And I put a thing on there about whatever, and somebody said, I saw mine on TV. He's looking older than all of us.
Well, I saw that picture. That one lady.
Everyone ages differently.
Yeah.
I mean,
that one lady, though, looked like the lunchroom. That one lady looked a lot older than you, John.
Why do you think I'm using that balm?
How's that going?
Ooh.
Good.
Yeah? Is it?
I've seen that balm before on Facebook ads.
Yeah.
And it's that tallow beef
Yeah.
balm.
That's
and I've
what
thought
I got.
about buying it. I actually saved it on my phone.
I've got it. I got some upstairs. Want me to bring it down?
I just don't know if it.
It's helped me.
No. So I don't need that much of it because I do have a very young complection.
You do.
But that's my Greek blood. I'm adopted, so my biological parents are from Greece.
Oh, wow.
So that's my Mediterranean.
I didn't know that. There you
go.
My Mediterranean
That's
blood.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. So
Wow. All right. Well, whatever it was. Tough day for me here.
Well, your eyes are so dark under your eyes. That weed
I
is
know.
catching up with you. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
It's those bad attacks. There's one part of Italy where everybody's eyes are just, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I got it.
Earlier this week, I just want to throw this out because I just got a message. We had DeLorean Walls on,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they
He's
had
a
a
great guy.
fundraiser last night
Right.
at First and Goal, right? Raising food
Yeah.
for the local colleges.
Three colleges.
Their goal was £1,000,
Yes.
right? Well over 2,000 is what they
Wow.
walked away from.
That's phenomenal.
Love it.
Again,
Super
another
cool.
individual doing something cool in our community.
Absolutely. Those are the kind of people we want to hype as much as humanly
no
possible.
doubt. Yeah, I saw.
that's cool.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. And helps all three colleges, right? Norbert's, GB, and TC. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No, good stuff.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Hey, Mike, I got to ask you one more question about with the Packer draft and you, Simple Life Hospitality. You guys are literally worldwide, right?
Well, no, as a company.
Yeah.
No, we rent mostly here in Wisconsin. We have a few homes in Florida, and we are actually looking right now at expanding potentially into Winter Park, Colorado, and also Joshua Tree in California.
Oh,
so
cool, 'cause
really
the reason
cool.
I bring that up because people have talked about, when I've talked about that, and like I remember when we were going to rent a place in Nashville one time, and it felt whatever. But
Yeah.
if people, for summer vacations, wherever they're going, they could contact you and say, "Hey, I got an Airbnb in yada yada," right?
Yeah, typically we won't take on just one home in a new destination,
Oh, yeah, okay.
but we are starting to look to expand outside the area because there are opportunities. We're actually in a few weeks, we're going to have a meeting with a company. We're going to do a big project down outside of Nashville on the Tennessee River, high-end luxury glamping, dome homes, and tiny homes.
Has Nashville become like the
It's
mecca in the country?
It's booming. It's booming.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable what's happening there. So we're looking into a lot of different things. But this is our base. This is our home. This is where we the company started. Where Wendy and Scott Schultz started it. Back up in Door County, and that's that's our baby, and we love Door County, and it's great.
It's like security. You're looking at them.
Well, that whole scene was improvised. And Paul Hipp, he said, make sure you don't call it ad-libbing. It's improvisation. It was quite a process that Martin Scorsese put us through over a few days, that it would come out like that. It wasn't just like, hey, how you doing?
Nightlight with Pete Schwaba. Weeknights from 6 till 8 on your local Civic Media radio station and on the Civic Media app.
Summer's almost here. We're talking water safety on the river and lakes with Warden Darren Kuhn and safety in our parks and pools with Director Ann Miller.
Lean Local with Jim Schmidt, Sunday afternoons at 1 on 97.9 Got something to say? Text Mino and the Mayor directly through the Civic Media app. Download the app, choose your station, WISS or WGBW, then hit the talk button in the lower right-hand corner and text the studio directly. Now, back to Mino and the Mayor. Here's John Mino and Jim Schmidt.
Hey, thank you very much. Welcome back, Mino and Michael and the Mayor. I'm not exactly friendly with the former mayor right now after what he said to me during the break.
What was that?
What did he say?
He would not feel the slightest bit of sympathy if this rattlesnake that snapped me one time had bit me in the face.
Well, no, just tell the whole story.
Can I just say this though?
Yeah.
In Jim's defense,
Thank you.
You were teasing a rattlesnake.
Not
And
really teasing.
4 times he went out. First he did
No,
it and he just
you were
took a picture.
teasing a
Then he went and got
rattlesnake.
then he got some tissue and messed with him. Then he went and got a coat hanger and was hitting the back of him. And I said, Johnny, those of us who you read about these things, this guy with the camera, I want to take a selfie with the like the moose or something, gets it closer and closer, and then the moose eats him. People are like, yeah, he deserved it. The lady with the polar bear.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, come
that
on.
lady who just recently was like, come on. It's
So, no,
people.
Pat?
I'm with the mayor on this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
That one hurts.
I've never heard Pat Tracy say that.
All right,
neither.
no, Pat,
Never.
thank you.
Words
No,
that have
Pat,
never been uttered on this show. I agree with the mayor. Wow.
Oh, love it, Pat. Anyway.
Hey,
yes.
Pat, are you going to be part of the state arm wrestling competition in Oshkosh Saturday?
I am. I am
Really?
so excited that you guys were talking about it. And I had to drive over here to the studio. And so I missed the actual moves that he was doing.
I went
with
easy
you.
on him.
It's all technique.
He actually told me, he says, oh, my God, for your age,
You
would
awful.
dominate. He said, are you coming to the competition? I said, well, I got the draft going on and everything. So I can't do it. But he was like,
he wanted the little humor he wanted to add to the tournament.
I was so excited that you had the arm wrestler guys in there because we are super excited in Oshkosh about bringing this event to the arena.
Right.
As they said, it's their biggest venue. And it's exactly the kind of events that we're trying to do in Oshkosh to just, bring the community in. And it's really a family fun day.
Yeah.
You'll see there's so much to do over there with the little vendors and all that. And the kids can run up and down the bleachers until they tire themselves out. So that's fun.
And the money, the proceeds go to a nonprofit, which is always a good thing for Oshkosh.
Christine Ann Center.
Yep.
Yes. Our domestic abuse housing shelter. So
that's always good.
Fantastic cause.
And he said it's becoming quite the spectator sport, which I think is really cool. I'm
going to see some on Saturday, so I'll let you guys know.
Oh, I thought you were participating.
Yeah, you said you're participating, Pat.
No, I meant
no. What happened there?
Sorry. I meant I would be participating on the sidelines with with a glass of
beverages.
Yeah, Fox River on the clock. Cold IPA.
Hey, I gotta tell you something, and we were talking about this, and we had so much fun with our craft beer and everything over the last few months. It had so much fun. Congratulations on Todd's favorite hangout being selected as the dive bar in the country.
Right, Pat?
Yes. Pete's Garage Bar.
Yeah.
Best dive bar in the United States.
How cool is that?
Right.
For those of you who are Pete's Garage Bar Facebook fans, Pete's has now set his sights on best dive bar on planet Earth.
That's awesome. Do other countries have dive bars? You've traveled more than any of us, Michael.
I don't.
Does Italy have dive bars?
Yeah, there's like just divey old restaurants, but not a dive bar where like you walk in and you get a shot and a beer for 85 cents.
Yeah,
nothing like that.
Okay,
no.
So Oshkosh is kind of the hub of the dive bar world.
We'll take it.
It literally put us on the dive bar map.
Right. That's awesome.
Right.
It's like there's dive bar tourism, guys.
Really?
You know this.
I still want to own one. Pat, I don't know how much time I got left on this world. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the clock, it's like I'm on the clock with the draft. But one of my goals in life is to own a dive bar.
Oh, my gosh.
That's my goal in life. And live upstairs of it.
That's what Dawn wants to do.
Who?
And my wife, Dawn, she's always like, we got to get a little bar.
Pat, I didn't want to say anything.
She's
already contacted me.
God, stay away.
She wants to run the books.
Yeah, she wants to go partners with me.
Yeah. Today, it's funny because Todd sends us yesterday the syllabus of what we have to do today. Today is bucket list day. So, Johnny, is that on your bucket list?
That's top of my bucket list.
Own a dive bar.
I think that would be pretty cool.
That I could live upstairs.
I don't know about living upstairs.
But I've always wanted to live upstairs of a bar.
But owning one would be pretty cool.
I used to actually, for one summer, I was hired. I used to clean up a bar, Toriano's Bar in Negaunee. And Sunday mornings, right after church, I'd go there. And the coolest thing, because I would play pool by myself and play the jukebox. And it was like,
how fun is that?
It's like, oh my God, this is heaven.
I think, I live in Madison, as you know, and there's some amazing dive bars in Madison too. But the atmosphere and going and get a really ice cold Miller High Life champagne of beers.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
Absolutely.
Or a bottle of Schlitz.
Could not agree more.
Come on. The best.
Could not agree more.
The best.
You want to be partners?
To be determined.
Okay, think about it though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Jim's got to be involved though too.
No.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding about this. I want to own a dive bar.
We could call it Jim, Johnny, and Michael.
I'm in. You in? I just need some funding. Got any funding?
I got funding resources.
Actually, you know what we could do? When I work for you in Door County, we could even do one there.
Okay. Yeah.
Think about this,
sure.
Michael. It's a big day for you.
Wow.
It's a big day.
It's a huge day.
Big day.
Michael, I want to be your Joshua. I want to be your Joshua Tree guy.
Joshua
Pat
Tree.
Tracy,
what an incredible place.
In Oshkosh, talk to this guy about what he does around the country.
I love
you. Yeah.
Not around the country yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. But no, we have some interesting locations we're looking at. But I'll tell you, if you have never been to Joshua Tree, I don't go in the summer.
Right.
Absolutely one of the most spiritually grounded, incredible places in the world. It is magnificent.
Pat, whenever I come to Oshkosh to do our show, I always get lost. I shouldn't say lost. I like transversing the city.
You weave.
I weave.
You weave.
I weave. There are some absolutely stunningly beautiful, big, old homes in downtown Oshkosh.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't there, though, Pat?
Yeah, like the Victorian, the painted ladies and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But why is it hard for you to get to Oshkosh? Don't you just get off by the Lion's Den there and you know that exit?
That's his landmark.
Todd, you turn his mic off.
Hey, John.
Todd, we're done with him.
John,
Thanks,
booth number 6 is open, Johnny. Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Michael, we don't know why John can't get off the exit to Oshkosh. It's some genetic thing.
You know what happened that one time with Jim and I, right?
I heard, yeah.
We were almost to Milwaukee.
I heard, yeah.
We were 40 miles from Milwaukee.
No comment.
Yes. Well,
no comment.
44 miles from
Who's
Milwaukee.
Driving?
Jim.
Well,
we're talking.
Hey,
no, that's
so
fine.
can we? I prepared some draft content.
All right,
Oh,
let's hear it.
all
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Okay.
Can I tell you guys a funny story?
Nope.
Sure.
So in Oshkosh, we did a partnership with Appleton, Fox Cities Visitors Bureau, and we did this giant national contest, and we were going to give away one trip. We gave away 2 trips to the draft. Okay, so 2 winners get to bring a guest. So the Oshkosh trip winner is a Cleveland Browns fan. Okay, and he's coming with his brother. And I'm all excited because I'm thinking that in my role as the Oshkosh ambassador, the tour guide you never knew you needed, they're going to want me to like welcome this guy to Oshkosh and show him around. No,
nobody.
They won't let me meet the Cleveland Browns guy. They do not want him to get waylaid on his way to the draft today. Because I'm like, let me show him the bars and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I could see that.
No, Pat. No, we're just going to let him
Pat,
go.
no disrespect. I could see you being a waylaying kind of guy. Like if somebody decides to hang out with you, you're going to take them to all these cool bars, this cool stuff.
Yes.
I could see you being that guy.
Right. Missed the event.
And so I was a little upset until I read the draft order, and he's got the number 2 pick.
Mm-hmm.
So like these guys are going to be there tonight on a all expense paid trip, courtesy of Discover Oshkosh. So they're staying at the hotel here, and they're going to, get them up there today and be there in the front row when they're Cleveland Browns.
Shooter Sanders.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Super exciting.
Is that who they think?
No, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
You don't think he'll be first?
No.
No.
You still think Cam is going to be first?
Yeah,
huh?
I think Travis Hunter is going to be, well, unless the Browns trade that pick, which you never know. But he's kind of that once in a lifetime.
Yeah, he's almost like a Deion Sanders, what he used to be.
Yeah.
Where you could put him in any position.
Yeah.
And
Well, he said he wants to play both sides.
I don't think that's going to happen. And you know what? With the NFL, you get so beat up after a couple of games like that.
Yep.
That's a heck of a prize you gave them.
That is so, Pat. That's
amazing.
phenomenal.
Amazing prize.
Even those seats that were.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're trying to put Oshkosh on the map, and we had over.
Put us on the map. We'd take
Yeah,
those
baby.
seats.
Hey,
What the hell, Pat?
We're in the back.
Yeah.
Wow.
we had 4,000 entries from all over the country. And so, now that gives us an opportunity to market, on along with the draft and come and visit the Northeast.
That's a phenomenal
Wisconsin
prize.
It's a phenomenal prize.
do that.
Well, it helps with the
Todd, why
draft.
do we do that?
free.
I mean, we, the city, didn't do that.
No. Todd?
I'm not in charge of the city.
Oh my gosh. Let's do a contest, you guys, and some lucky winner gets to come in the studio and do something with us.
We tried that.
They asked if they could get a T-shirt or a coffee cup and not have to sit in the studio with us.
Oshkosh got 4,000. We got 4 entries.
Michael, tell them it's not.
Wow.
It's not as fun as you think.
Pat, I'll give you a lot of credit
It's
for that. That's
fun.
a good one.
It's
That's a good
fun.
prize.
Being
That's a
here
good
is
prize.
a great time.
What else going on in Oshkosh, Pat? And we said this 1,000 times, but we
do.
so enjoy coming down to your city. We really and truly do. We want to embrace Oshkosh.
Yeah,
Well, thank you. And we're embracing you today because we've got 2 of our bars here in Oshkosh have shuttles up to the draft every day. So the bar, which is obviously, a big part of our life, they do this all season long.
Right.
So you can go to the bar in Oshkosh on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they've got a shuttle. And I want to say theirs is like $65. What a deal, right?
Yep.
They drop you off.
Absolutely.
Right there. They drop you off at the bar, so you've got a little home base up there. And then our new X Golf place, which is really cool. And we're going to do a Discover Oshkosh X Golf. It's a giant indoor golf driving facility, but it's also like a little country club thing in there. So they're doing round trip to the draft and back. They've got $100 package, but it's got food and everything. So if you're in Oshkosh and looking to go up there this weekend, you've got some good choices. Just go to discoveroshkosh.com and
And
look
it's
for
the bar
it.
at Holmgren Way, right?
Yep.
Where they'll drop them up. Yeah. So I mean, it's within walking distance. It's right there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So Dawn and I drove up on Tuesday morning just to drive around and get the lay of the land, and it is phenomenal, isn't it, guys?
Yeah. It's here. Again, everybody's different, but with the people that say, I can't wait for it to be over. Let's just embrace this. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. So we're super excited because our Oshkosh popcorn makers were invited to come into the Draft Day Food Fest, which is part of the Bell and Health big giant thing they've got.
We're there tonight.
We're there tonight with Mark Hughes and Bell and Health. That's what we're all going to be watching.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we didn't know that Oshkosh had a special popcorn thing. Did you know that, Jim?
I didn't.
Pat doesn't tell us anything.
No, we didn't.
Right before the exit that you're supposed to get off when you come to Oshkosh, John, you'll see Oshpop right along Highway 41.
So is it the Fond du Lac exit?
It's before the Fond du Lac exit. You'll smell the popcorn, John, when you drive by on 41. But so they are coming with 7 of their flavored popcorns. They've got 40 of them.
Wow.
Yes. My personal favorite, old-fashioned popcorn.
Okay, Nick, when are we doing our show in Oshkosh again, Todd?
A couple of weeks.
Can you please get these people
I
in
will
our
get
show?
Chris on. Yes, Chris is the owner of Oshpop.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
Boom. Thank you. So go over and see him if you have a chance. I'm sure he'll be there at the Bell and Health.
Okay, they're in the parking lot. They have music.
Maybe we can go to that chocolate store where everybody hated us, too.
It was just, John wanted to cut the line. That's why they hated us. That's great chocolate, great people, but
Didn't know you couldn't cut in line in Oshkosh, Pat.
That's what happened.
Pat Tracy, you're the best.
All right,
Discover
Pat,
Oshkosh.
We'll see you at the draft.
Take care, my friend.
Discover Oshkosh.
All right.
Mike Clements, Civic Media Sports Director, joining us next.
Gotta keep rolling. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Ooh, I'm driving my life away.
Local news, weather, and sports on air and streaming on the Civic Media app. This is the Civic Media Radio Network.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure
You're listening to Civic Media. Find the latest news, information, and archives of all your favorite shows on the Civic Media website, civicmedia.us.
Poisoning at their schools, and the Trump administration is not only refusing to provide assistance, they are eliminating the entire lead program that would help in cases like this one. Now, state and local officials must step up to do something for these kids, since Trump and RFK Jr. are gutting federal support. Milwaukee's children deserve better.
Find all of Dan's work at the recombobulation area and on our website at civicmedia.us.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Well, the midnight headlight on a rainy night, up ahead, slow me down, making no time.
Eddie Rabbit.
Love him.
1975.
Oh, no, much later than that.
No, he was
Really?
80s.
Like, 82 or so.
He was
Seriously?
He was here. Not in our studio.
I'm going to make a wager. This was in the 70s.
No,
this
it was not.
Okay. Well, it was.
What
You know
did
what?
You, what did you?
No, he was in the late
70s.
No, he was in the late 70s.
Nope, it was not.
Just wait. No, wait. Let me think.
This is
We're
in
talking
the
about
80s.
We're talking about this song.
Yeah.
Right. Not 19. What did you say it was?
I'm saying 79.
I say 77.
82.
Okay, so Michael Friedman says 82.
Yeah.
Mike Clemens, what do you say?
That was my first guess.
82?
Yeah.
According to Google, 1980.
So I win.
No, you don't.
I win.
No, this isn't Price is
79.
Right. This isn't Price is
Just
Right,
wait,
guys.
I won.
Oh, my God.
How did you win?
I said 79.
Yeah, but it's
I
80.
won.
No, you
You
didn't.
didn't win, Joe.
I'm closest.
No, you
Nope,
sucked.
This isn't.
Hey, Mike Clemens, how you doing?
Oh, that's right. I saw him at Summerfest in 82. That's
Exactly.
it. That's right.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mike Clemens, sports director of the entire Civic Media family over, 24 stations?
Something like that.
Something like that. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
Welcome to Green Bay.
Are you glad
Exciting.
it's finally here? Are you one of those guys?
I want to tell you guys, the best interview I've heard in the last several months about leading up to this huge day today and this weekend in Green Bay is on this show and you guys talking to Aaron Popke. I heard that on the stream driving across the state the other day.
Yeah.
And he was giving you guys some stuff that I hadn't even heard yet, you know. But it was such a great story for him to say, you know, look, we tried because the Super Bowl had been in other markets, but as Mark Murphy has told you, you know, on your show and everything, it's like, look, you got to have like 30,000 rooms in a 50-mile radius or something like that. We've got 7,000 places.
Class A rooms.
And we don't need any more.
And plus, I'm not sure the first week of February would be conducive to having a great football game in Green Bay.
That too.
They dodged the bullet in New York, I thought.
I was there. And the next day after the game, they got 8 inches of snow.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the NFL, they don't mind if it snows. They think it's funny.
Yeah, it makes good TV.
It's that's all they care about is eyeballs, right? And breaking 133 million like they had this past year. But at the end of the day, Mark Murphy says, maybe we could get the draft. And to hear Popke talk about how he filled out that paperwork 10 years ago.
Well, he had that 1,000-word essay. It's like, for the NFL draft, it comes down to doing a term paper.
Yeah.
And that's what got it
That's
for
what
him.
That's what it was. Aaron Popke, who's been with the team now 30 years. I remember when he was an intern.
Me too, with Jeff Blum. And,
And now he's the director of public affairs, and he handles all those kinds of stories.
You bet. Does a great job.
Good interview on this show.
Thanks. Well, you tell me, Mike, what do you think, bud, heading into something like this? You know, we've all covered a lot of events. We've covered Super Bowls, whatever, but this is a different stratosphere we're going into because nobody really knows how this plays out until you just wade into it, right?
Yeah. What I know for sure is that Brian Gutekunst isn't exactly sure who he's going to take tonight.
Right.
That he'll, when he, with the 23rd pick overall, and tonight's just the first round, that he'll go into it probably with about 6 or 7 players that he thinks are worth the first round. And, you know, that you'll think that Cam Ward will probably be the quarterback going to the Titans at number 1. Mm-hmm. And then this Travis Hunter kid who can play both offense and defense, you know, out of Colorado, you know, would go to the Browns, the next one. And then other players that come off the board, some really good ones. There's a really good linebacker named Abdul Carter of Penn State.
Oh, he's amazing.
He might be the best football player of all the draft, along with this Travis Hunter kid. But
you know when do you remember LeVar Arrington and those great guys they had at Penn State? He reminds me of one of those types.
He does.
Penn State just gets those guys, don't they? Michael, you're a big follower.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil
He
Mack.
didn't come out of Penn State, but he came out of
same type.
Buffalo or something.
University of
So
Buffalo.
by the time you get to 23, if there's at least 1 or 2 of those players you think that's worth it, that's the one you pick. You stick to your math. And
How far do you think Sanders is going to drop?
I don't know. Everybody thinks that he's kind of overrated, you know, because his dad,
arm strength and whatever.
Sanders.
Does he bring the whole package to the party that you don't want?
Yeah, there's been some sort of media poison on him in the last few days too. That will be an interesting one to see for sure.
That's always a danger, right? That this PR marketing, I mean, that happened to us years and years ago. So
did it?
Well, no, I just, when you look at some of these guys that we brought in, it was more hype than it was talent. So
you know, and there's teams that are pretty clever about this. They find these knuckleheads in the media that say, hey, we're going to do this, you know, that.
Yeah.
And then these guys go on the air and they talk about it.
Right.
It was just exactly what they're not doing, you know, that you're playing into their hands.
So you being, you're credentialed to get anywhere that you want. How does your night go? I mean, you're much different than the other 200,000 people.
It's different this year, Jim, than any other year because normally during a draft, I just pull up to Lambeau Field and the parking lot's empty. So today, I'm really kind of concerned about how I get in that first day because of the security considerations. But after that, they're also redoing our media area. So they've put us up in a luxury suite. I'm going to be up in a luxury suite as for an office tonight.
Oh,
Inside
nice.
the stadium?
Up on the 5th floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have like that. But then they take us down into the media auditorium where you see Matt LaFleur do his press conferences all the time, Jordan Love after a game. We'll be in there. And throughout the entire weekend, as the Packers pick a player, then we get to talk to the player on the speakerphone, you know, from wherever they are. We talk to the scouts. We talk to the assistant coaches. And then we'll talk to Brian Gutekunst, the GM, and Matt LaFleur, the head coach, you know, as the weekend goes on. So we have all those stories for you over the weekend. We'll have that every hour here on this radio station. and across our civic media stations, and then a recap for you on Monday.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's great. You're right in there.
Fun times.
The national news cycle never stops, but it can be hard to find news about your local community. Civic Media is dedicated to providing quality local and state news coverage across Wisconsin. With the Civic Media app, you can get notifications about local stories that matter to you and your community. Find the free Civic Media app in your phone's app store and choose notifications from the menu to tell us what kind of news you want to hear about.